Welcome friends. Today in this lecture we will discuss about the numerical problems which are related with the chapter gravitation. We already covered all the topics in this chapter and tried to make our concepts more and more clear. And now the concepts which we have studied, this is the time to apply it. So let's improve our analytical skills, and therefore in physics there are the numerical problems. So today there are some unsolved problems in your textbook, in your exercise. You might known or you might have been understood all the solved problems, and we can help to solve the unsolved problems. So here the first problem is there, the problem number A. An object takes 5 seconds to reach the ground from the height of 5 meters on a planet. What is the value of G on the planet? So very simple problem. For solving any problem, any numerical example, we have to read it carefully. First read it carefully and then try to understand what the things are given. So an object takes 5 seconds. So time is given and height of 5 meters. So height is also given, and we have to calculate the G, the acceleration. So the best way to make a good representation in your exam also. So first write the given things. Given are the time t is equal to 5 seconds. Height, this is h, this is actually the distance. So I will write yes, 5 meters. And what we have to find out here? That is to find is acceleration. That is G. So we want to calculate the G. S is given, T is given. So what should be the formula? So we studied about the acceleration, the time and the displacement or the distance covered by the object, and it gives us the Newton's second kinematical equation. That is S is equal to ut plus half at square. Correct? So I will write the formula here. Formula S is equal to ut plus 1/2 at square. In this formula, let's make some rearrangements. What? S is equal to h, I will put, and A is equal to G, that is the acceleration. So this will become h is equal to ut plus half g t square. I'll write the calculations here. So put the values. H is given 5 meters. U. Now object takes 5 seconds to reach the ground from the height. So it is at the height h and it coming towards the ground. So initial velocity of that object is 0. Therefore U is 0. You can write it in given also. U is equal to 0. So 0 into t is given here, 5 seconds, plus 1/2. We have to calculate the G into t square, that is 5 square. Alright. So 5, this will be as it is. 5 into 0 is 0 plus 1/2 G times 5 square. I will rearrange this equation. So it will become this G is equal to 5 into 2 divided by 5 into 5. So this 5 and this 5 will get cancelled. G is equal to 2 divided by 5, and answer is very simple. G is equal to 0.4. Don't forget to write the unit, proper unit. This is the G, acceleration due to gravity on given planet, and the unit of acceleration is meter per squared second. Put the box so that you can highlight the answer. So this is the answer for your problem given in your book. You can write the answer in separate line also. The acceleration due to gravity on the planet is 0.4 meter per squared second. Or at least you can put the box so that you can highlight the answer, and don't forget to write the unit. Always you have to write proper unit to the answer. If there is, you can write the problem. The solution is here. You can pause the video and take it down. Let's move on. Second problem. The problem B is, the statement is here on the board. The radius of planet A is half the radius of planet B. So there is comparison of the radii of two planets. If mass of A is ma, so mass of planet is ma, m for mass. What must be the mass of B so that the value of G on B is half that of its value on A? So we have to find out the mass of planet B. And what is the condition? The condition is that value of G on the B is half that of its value on A. So if the value of G on A is G, then the value of same on the planet B will be G by 2. So Ga will be the value of acceleration due to gravity on planet A, then it will be half of its value. So let's try to solve this problem. Write the given here. The radius of planet A is half the radius of planet B. So radius of planet A, RA, is equal to half the radius of planet B. So RB is the radius of planet B and its half will be the radius of A. Or I can write this as RB is equal to 2 times RA. Whatever will be the convenient, we can use relation. You can use this relation or you can use this relation. Second thing is that if mass of A is ma, what must be the mass of B? So we have to calculate. And one more thing is given here. The value of G on B is half that of its value on A. So GB will be the acceleration due to gravity on planet B and half of its value on A. So Ga will be the value of acceleration due to gravity on A, and Gb is equal to Ga upon 2. Again you can write this as Ga equal to 2Gb. So to find is the mass of the planet B, not mass on the planet, mass of the planet. That is the MB. So simple formula आपल्या सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे. आपल्याला दिलेल्या गोष्टी लक्षात आलेल्या असतीलच. काय आहे की रेडियस मध्ये कंपॅरिझन केलेले. ए ची रेडियस बी च्या निम्मे आहे आणि बी ची ॲक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रॅव्हिटीची व्हॅल्यू ए च्या निम्मे आहे. ओके. आणि आपल्याला बी या प्लॅनेटचं मास कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. आपल्याला एक छोटासा फॉर्म्युला माहिती आहे. व्हॉट इज द फॉर्म्युला? द फॉर्म्युला इज G is equal to Gm upon R square. Gm upon R square. Correct? This is the formula. This is the constant. This changes from planet to planet. We have to calculate this for the another planet R is also given. We have these two things. This is constant, don't worry about that. So let us compare. So GA will be G times MA upon RA square, and GB will be G times MB upon RB square. Let's compare this. Okay, this comparison is done, and we have the relation GA is equal to 2 times GB. Okay, we have to calculate the mass on GB. We can use this relation also. So this will be, if GA is equal to 2 times GB, then the formula will be, GA will be as it is, GMA upon RA square is equal to 2 times, what is the GB? This, G times MB upon RB square. So one more thing is given, RB is equal to 2 times RA. Okay, or RA is equal to RB upon 2. You can have only one form, either put value of RA or value of RA, which is more convenient you can put. Okay, so if it is RB is equal to 2 times RA, so we have to put this value here, 2 times RA. G times MA upon RA square is equal to 2 times G MB. This is our objective. RB is equal to 2RA and it's square, therefore it will be 4 times RA square. Now let's make this simple. How? This G and G will get cancelled. RA square and RA square will also get cancelled. So we have, I will write here, MA is equal to 2 MB upon 4. So this will be 2 to the 4, so 1/2. This will be like this. MA will equal to MB upon 2, correct? So I want to calculate the mass of planet B in comparison with mass of planet A. म्हणजे हे सगळे कॅल्क्युलेशन केल्यानंतर आपल्याला प्लॅनेट बी चं मास मिळणार आहे प्लॅनेट ए च्या तुलनेमध्ये. म्हणून याला मी थोडंसं व्यवस्थित सिंपल करून लिहिल. एम बी इज इक्वल टू 2 टाइम्स एम ए, आणि हेच आपलं आन्सर आहे. दिस विल बी युअर आन्सर. एम बी इज इक्वल टू 2 टाइम्स एम ए, म्हणजे बीचं मास हे ए प्लॅनेटच्या दुप्पट असेल, डबल ऑफ द मास ऑफ द प्लॅनेट ए. एकदम असं व्यवस्थित अशा पद्धतीनं हा प्रॉब्लेम सोडवायचा असतो. परीक्षेमध्ये ठराविक स्टेप्स महत्त्वाचे असतात आणि त्यांना मार्क्स असतात, त्यामुळे ह्या डिटेलमध्ये आपण ते कॅल्क्युलेशन लिहिणं अपेक्षित असतं. आपण व्यवस्थित हा प्रॉब्लेम समजावून घ्यावा आणि लिहून घेतला तरी चालेल. व्हिडिओ पॉज करा त्यासाठी. The third problem is, the mass and weight of an object on earth are 5 kg and 49 Newton respectively. Mass is 5 kg, weight is 49 Newton. What will be their value on moon? दिलेले व्हॅल्यू अर्थ वरच्या आहेत, मून वरती कॅल्क्युलेट करायचे. Assume that the acceleration due to gravity on moon is 1/6 that of the earth. एकदम सिंपल. गिवन काय काय बघूयात आपण. मास ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. सो गिवन लिहूया. The given is the mass. Mass on earth, ME, is equal to 5 kg and weight, that is WE. Mass ME नाही लिहिलं तरी चालतं, मास कधी कुठं बदलत नाही, मास never changes. Weight WE, this it should be the capital actually, WE. This is not we, this is WE. So it is 49 Newton. One more thing is given. Acceleration due to gravity on moon is 1/6 that of the earth. So G, small g, acceleration due to gravity, G m for moon, is 1/6 that of earth, GE, or you can simply write GM is equal to GE upon 6, and we know the value of GE, that is 9.8 meter per squared second in SI units. So the formula and calculation I'll write here. What should be the formula? We have to calculate the weight. All right, so weight we can calculate W is equal to M into G. Formula is there. W, weight is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. We have to calculate it on moon. Weight on moon, W, M, use the subscript M for moon, and M is given, so mass never changes. You can put one line in your problem if necessary, it makes very good impression. Mass of object never changes. It never changes. It will remain as it is, though object changes place or planet, etc. So M will be as it is, 5 into G. So we have to calculate it on moon, so this will be the GM, and GM is equal to GE upon 6. So GE upon 6. So GE, value of GE we know very well. Weight on moon is equal to काय येईल ते 5 into GE ची व्हॅल्यू 9.8 divided by 6. WM is equal to, आता हे गुणाकार भागाकार सगळ्यांना येतच, 9.8 upon 6 will be 1.63. 5 into 1.63. हे कॅल्क्युलेशन तुम्ही केलं तरी चालेल. दिस कॅल्क्युलेशन इज व्हेरी सिम्पल, नॉट नेसेसरी टू एक्सप्लेन. WM again 5 into 1.63 is, can you do it? 5 into 1.63, the value is 8.15. This is the weight, so unit will be Newton. Don't worry what digits are there in your textbook, that is 8.16 or 8.17 something. This is our answer for this problem. The very simple calculation. Always for solving any problem, try to understand the things given, the system of units given, in which system of units things or the parameters or the variables are given, and then what values or what parameters we have to calculate. काय दिले, कुठल्या सिस्टम मध्ये, कुठल्या युनिट मध्ये दिलेले, आपल्याला काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं, हे एकदा समजलं की प्रॉब्लेम सोडवणं एकदम सोपं असतं आणि फॉर्म्युला लक्षात ठेवायचा असतो. त्याच्यावरून आपल्याला ह्या गोष्टी कॅल्क्युलेशन करता येतात. You can write down. Let's move towards the next problem. An object thrown vertically upwards reaches a height of 500 meter. Height दिली 500 मीटर उंचीवर गेला. What was its initial velocity? Initial velocity u, नववीत शिकलो आपण. Initial velocity calculate करायचं आहे. How long will the object take to come back to the earth? आता वरती गेलाय, परत तो खाली येईल, म्हणजे पृथ्वीवरती परत यायला त्याला किती वेळ लागेल. And G is given 10 meter per square second. काळजीपूर्वक वाचलेला प्रॉब्लेम आपण. What are the things given? Height is given, or S is equal to H is equal to 500 meter. You can use S or H. And G is given 10 meter per square second. This is the acceleration due to gravity. We have to find value of U and value of T. U is the initial velocity जातानाच, आणि त्याला परत खाली येण्यासाठी किती वेळ लागेल, म्हणजे तो T कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे. मग याच्यासाठी आपल्याला फॉर्म्युला कुठला यूज करावा लागेल. सो द डिस्टन्स इज गिवन and G is given, the acceleration is given. When object reaches to a maximum height, maximum height means here the height of 500 meter is there, and after reaching the height of 500 meter, its final velocity becomes 0. So v becomes 0 here. So v is also given. Okay, so what will be the formula? A is there, S is there, U is there, and V is there. You can use the third kinematical equation. The formula I will write here. v square is equal to u square plus twice a into s. Transform this into different variables. म्हणजे कसं नेमकं v square is equal to u square plus 2 times g into height h असं आपण कन्वर्जन केलं. व्हॅल्यू टाकूयात. v square is equal to, आता v फायनल व्हेलोसिटी तो 0 असणार आहे. सो आय विल राईट दिस ॲज अ 0. ओके. what will be u square? we have to calculate initial velocity. तो कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे. सो दिस विल बी u square plus 2 times g 10 आहे. ऑब्जेक्ट कुठे चालला आहे? ऑब्जेक्ट इज गोइंग away from the earth. Object is going upward, therefore the acceleration due to gravity will be negative here. So 2 times, I'll write in the bracket minus 10, and the distance is given h into 500, correct? So do the calculation. This will be 0 is equal to u square plus 500 into 2 is 1000 into 10 is 10,000. 10,000. So this u, or transform one of the two quantities on left hand side, this will be u square is equal to 10,000. The negative sign will vanish. U square is equal to 10,000. So square root of u square is u and square root of 10,000 is 100. So this will be u is equal to 100. Write the magnitude only. This is the velocity. This is the initial velocity. Meter per second. The initial velocity of the object when it was 100 meter per second. Initial velocity, it reaches up to the height of 500 meters. So we have calculated one value of u. First write it down and then we will calculate the value of t. Now second part of this problem is, we have calculated the value of u. I have written this u is equal to 100 meter per second. It is time to calculate the value of t. T is what? How long will the object take to come back to the earth from the height h, or from the given height, that is the 500 meter. How much time will it take to reach the earth? म्हणजे आपल्याला t काढायचं, वरून खाली येण्यासाठी लागलेला वेळ. ओके. तर त्यासाठी फॉर्म्युला आपल्याकडे आहे. द डिस्टन्स इज गिवन s इज इक्वल टू ut plus half at square. This is the second kinematical equation. And I will transform this equation. H is equal to ut plus half gt square. If you do this, it will make good impression. Not necessary, but it makes the good impression. H is equal to ut plus half gt square. G is acceleration due to gravity. So h is given, that is 500 meters. Put the values given. Now object is at 500 meter height. वरून खाली येणार आहे, म्हणजे सुरुवातीचा त्याचा इनिशियल व्हेलॉसिटी विल बी 0. इनिशियल व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट इज 0. सो u इज 0 इंटू टी. टी तर कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आपल्याला. सो टी प्लस 1/2. आता इथे जी निगेटिव्ह घ्यायचं नाही, कारण ऑब्जेक्टची डायरेक्शन, the direction of velocity or direction of motion of object and acceleration due to gravity are same. Therefore only 10 and t square जे आपल्याला कॅल्क्युलेट करायचे. Put the value t square as it is, t square. Alright. So 0 into t will be 0. This will be 500 is equal to 1/2 into 10 into t square. Make the simplification. This will be 500 into 2 will 1000 divided by 10. This will be multiplied here, therefore it becomes 1000, and this will divide here on LHS equal to t square. 1000 upon 10 is 100. 100 is equal to t square. Now we can take the square root of both sides. I will write by inverting the sides. T is equal to square root of 100 is 10. So time is 10 second. Put the unit. त्या ऑब्जेक्टला वरून खाली येण्यासाठी 10 सेकंद लागतील. T will be 10 seconds according to formula. Correct? One thing you remember, there is the print mistake in your book. The answer is given 20 seconds. Actually it is 10 seconds. It might be the print mistake. So don't worry about that. Every time keep in mind to highlight the answer, or you can write the separate line. It again makes the good impression. This was the second part of this problem. You can write down the solution. Next problem. A ball falls off a table and reaches the ground in 1 second. Table वरना बॉल खाली पडला आणि 1 सेकंद लागला. Assuming g is equal to 10 meter per square second. g ची व्हॅल्यू 10 meter per square second घ्यायची आहे. काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचे? कॅल्क्युलेट इट्स स्पीड ऑन रिचिंग द ग्राउंड अँड हाईट ऑफ द टेबल. दोन गोष्टी कॅल्क्युलेट करायच्यात आपल्याला. बघूयात. गिवन टी दिलाय 1 सेकंड अँड जी इज गिवन 10 meter per square second अँड वी हॅव टू फाइंड v. v इज द फायनल स्पीड. कारण काय म्हटलेलं आहे? कॅल्क्युलेट स्पीड ऑन रिचिंग द ग्राउंड. स्पीड आफ्टर रिचिंग द ग्राउंड और स्पीड ऑन रिचिंग द ग्राउंड इज ऑलवेज फायनल वेलोसिटी. ओके. And height of the table. Height from which height, or that will be the distance. V and S is equal to h here. So we have to calculate these two things, and the formulas here we have to use two formulae. S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is h, height of the table, and v square is equal to u square plus twice as. This is second kinematical equation. This is third kinematical equation. So first let's calculate the height or the distance. And for this we will use the second equation. The formula is h is equal to ut plus 1/2. A will be g, acceleration due to gravity, gt square. Put the values. We have to calculate h. Therefore h is equal to u. The ball is on the table, so its initial velocity is 0. So 0 into t plus half. G is given, that is 10, and t is 1 second. So 1 square. 1 square is 1. So h is equal to 0 into 2 is 0 plus 10 upon 2 into 1. We can write directly. The answer is h is equal to 10 by 2 is 5 meter. H is the 5 meter, or this will be the S. Height of the table is 5 meters. Calculate its speed on reaching the ground and height of the table. So we have calculate half of the part. S or height of the table we have calculated. Let's move to the second part. What is that? Speed on reaching the ground. That is the final velocity. If initial velocity is known, if the acceleration is known, and if distance or height is known, we can calculate the final velocity. And the formula is here. V square is equal to u square plus twice a. Yes. I will continue here. For the second part, V square is equal to u square plus 2a च्या ऐवजी मी g लिहितो. Twice gs. And instead of writing s, I will write h here. The same formula. Okay. We have to calculate v square is equal to u square. U is the initial velocity, 0, plus 2 times g is 10 and h is 5. And you are very expert in making the calculations. Simple multiplication is there. What will be the value? V square is equal to, this will be 100. Correct? And therefore v square is 100, v will be 10. This is the velocity. So I will write here V is equal to 10 meter per second. This is the velocity of the object or of the ball on reaching the ground, 10 meter per second. This is the 5 meter and this is, so you have complete solution of this problem. You can write it down. Let's move to our next problem, and the problem is here. The masses of Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 power 24 kilogram and 7.4 into 10 power 22 kilogram respectively. Means mass of Earth is 6 into 10 power 24 kilogram and mass of Moon is 7.4 into 10 power 22 kilogram. Okay. The distance between them is 3.84 into 10 power 5 kilometer. 3.84 into 10 power 5 kilometer. साधारण 3.84 लाख वगैरह. Calculate the gravitational force of attraction between two. Mass of both the object is given. Distance of separation is also given. So we have to calculate the force of attraction or the force of gravitational. Gravitational force is always attractive force. And the value of universal constant of gravitation is also given here. G is equal to 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter per square kilogram. It is Newton meter square actually. I forgot to write Newton meter square per square kilogram. Okay. So write the given. Mass of Earth is 6 into 10 power 24 kilogram. Mass of Moon is also here given 7.4 into 10 power 22 kilogram. The distance of separation is given 3.84 into 10 power 5 kilometer. It is in kilometer. Let's convert it into meter. We know 1 kilometer equal to 10 power 3 meter. So I will write it in the form of meters. 3.84 into 10 power 8 meter. Okay. And the constant, universal constant of gravitation. We have to calculate the force of attraction or the gravitational force, and the formula is here. F is equal to, according to Newton's law of gravitation, this is the formula here. Got it? F is equal to G times mass of one object into mass of another object divided by R square. Force is directly proportional to product of masses and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. This is the law in short. So put the values and make the calculations. We will get the answer. So I will put all the values here. F is equal to G is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into mass of Earth is 6 into 10 power 24 into mass of Moon is 7.4 into 10 power 22 completely divided by square of the distance, and distance is 3.84 into 10 power 8 square of this. Okay, let's try to make it more simple. I will write all the numbers as 6.67 into 6 into 7.4 into the base is 10 and the powers are 10 power minus 11, 10 power 24 and 10 power 22 divided by 3.84 into 3.84. So the square of 3.84 is 14.74 or something. So I will write up to 2 digits, that is 14.34. 14.34 into 10 power 8 into 2 is the 10 power 16. Finally 6.67 into 6 into 7.4 divided by 14.34 into. So this will be 24 plus 22, that is 46, and 46 minus 11 is 35, correct? 10 power 35 divided by 10 power 16. So this will again 35 minus 16, that is 19. I will write this. The total product 6.67 into 6 into 7.4. The product of all these three numbers will be 296.14. I will write directly 296.14 divided by 14.34, and this will be 16. न्यूमरेटरला गेला की ह्या इंडेक्स निगेटिव्ह होईल. सो 35 मायनस 16 10 पॉवर 19. हा भागाकार केला तर अराउंड 20 पॉइंट समथिंग येईल, 20.0506 वगैरे. सो आय विल राईट ओनली 20 into 10 power 19. This is the force, or as the answer in your book, it is 2 into 10 power 20 Newton. I will write here on the top the final answer. F is equal to 2 into 10 power 20 Newton. This is your answer here. So only numerical calculations are there. There is nothing else. So if you do the practice to do all such type of calculations in your own convenient way, so this is the solution of this problem. You write down the solution. Let's move on last problem in our textbook, and the problem is here. The mass of earth is 6 into 10 power 24 kg. The distance between earth and sun is 1.5 into 10 power 11 meter, म्हणजे 15 कोटी किलोमीटर. If the gravitational force between the two is 3.5 into 10 power 22 Newton, gravitational force Fg दिलेला आहे. What is the mass of sun? आपण पृथ्वीवरती उभे राहून सनचं मास कॅल्क्युलेट करूयात आता. ओके, अँड टू कॅल्क्युलेट द मास ऑफ सन वी विल get help from the Newton's law of gravitation. We know the formula, universal formula. The things given here I have written: mass of earth, the distance between earth and sun, the gravitational force between earth and sun, and the universal constant of gravitation. We have to calculate the ms. The subscript s stands for sun. ms, mass of the sun. me, this is not me, this is mass of earth. Okay, so the formula is F g is equal to g times mass of earth into mass of sun divided by r square. So let's put the value of all the given things. Fg is 3.5 into 10 power 22. G is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. Mass of earth is 6 into 10 power 24, and mass of sun we have to calculate divided by r square, that is 1.5 into 10 power 11 bracket square. All right, so 1.5 into 10 power 11, the square will be, so I will rearrange the things here. This will be 3.5 into 10 power 22 into 1.5 square is 2.25 into 10 power 22 divided by these two things. 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 6 into 10 power 24 is equal to mass of sun. Doing all the calculations, try to always make the things simple. 3.5 into 2.25 into 10 power 22 and 10 power 22, that 10 power 44 divided by 6.67 into 6 into 24 minus 11, that will be 13. 10 power 13 is equal to mass of sun. So this calculation you have to do. 3.5 into 2.25 is 7.87. 7.875 up to 3 digits. I have written the product directly, and 6.67 into 6 is 40.2 into 10 power 44 divided by 10 power 13. So this 10 power 13 on numerator becomes 10 power minus 13. 44 minus 13 is 31, correct? So this will be 10 power 31 is equal to mass of sun. Again I will write this as 10 power 30. So this will be 78.75 divided by 40.2 into 10 power 30. This will be the mass of sun. I will write it in more convenient way here. The final answer 78.75 divided by 40. This will be 1.95. Mass of sun 1.95 or 96 into 10 power 30 kilogram. This is your final answer, mass of sun. Only numerical calculations, and for making these calculations very quickly and easily, you must do the practice of such type of calculations at your own. If you found any difficulty regarding all the numerical problems in your book, solved and unsolved, you have discussed on all unsolved problems and tried to get the solutions of all unsolved problems, you feel free to ask any query regarding any concept in this chapter. So you can write down the solution of this problem by pausing the video. So for the entire chapter regarding any theoretical or numerical or any concept, if you have any query, you feel very free to contact your teacher, means me. You can call me anytime, you can contact me anytime. And remember one thing, you can subscribe our channel, the H1 Classes Geo. If you like the video, you can, it's not for the entertainment purpose, but your suggestions will be valuable for us. Thank you.